clicked this video because you wanted to find out where to go on a first Tinder date. I just want to say that there are so many false narratives online about where to go or what kind of activity to do on a first date. Now, hopefully by the end of this video, you'll be a little bit better equipped to navigate around organising a first date. Also, a quick intro, my name is James Langton. I was in the Tinder Top 30 Most Right Swipe list of 2019, and since then I've been the founder of Data Help. We help you create the perfect dating app profile. Now back to the topic of where to go on your first Tinder date. Now, I've made this title about Tinder, but seriously, this could be for any dating app at all. It really doesn't matter. You find so many people on dating apps put in so little effort that they don't get very good results from it. So yeah, the key word here is going to be effort. You're going to hear me saying this a lot. Many people feel that a first date should be a candlelit dinner or just going for drinks. And to be honest with you, I actually think that's a little bit old-fashioned. The reason why I don't think this is a very good idea is because it puts so much pressure on the person that you're asking for a date. Can you imagine going for a meal with somebody and then within 5 seconds thinking, I don't actually like this person? That's the fear that goes through a lot of people's minds before organising a first date or accepting a first date as well. Now, you always want to make sure that the date that you do is something that's really light in activity and time, but also something that you've put a lot of effort into thinking about and organising. The perfect time for a first date, believe it or not, is actually very early on a Saturday morning or early on a Sunday morning. Going out for an early morning coffee with a walk or even going for brunch is a perfect first date because it shows that you've made effort and put time aside for the person that you've actually asked for a date. People are really going to pick up on this fact, and I can almost guarantee you're going to have better responses from this than just saying to somebody, hey, let's go for a drink or let's go for some food. You may be sitting there thinking, what the hell, why would I ask somebody out on a date on an early weekend morning? And this always goes back to that phrase at the start of the video, which is effort. This shows that you've put effort in, you've put time aside, you've got up early. I think I could actually put money on it that none of your Tinder dates or any of the dating app dates have been asked for an early morning date as well. And this actually makes you into a little bit of an anomaly, because if you're completely different to what has kind of came before, then that's good brownie points. But also thinking about your date here, you could be a complete asshole. I don't know this because I've never met you, but I think when you give the opportunity to almost let somebody dip their toe in meeting you so that it's something for like an hour or half an hour even just for a coffee, these dates are so much better because there's such little pressure on where you meet or what you do, as opposed to if you go for a meal with somebody, like I said before, you could be sitting opposite that person for 2 or 3 hours and it could be the most uncomfortable thing. Usually you can tell whether you like somebody in even just a few seconds. So if you meet somebody and think, oh no, what a terrible mistake this is meeting this person, you don't want to do that to somebody, and you don't want to have that done to you. So it's kind of like a 50-50 here. You can go for a meal or some drinks in the evening as a second date. That's absolutely fine, but obviously this video is about the first date. If you really want to be organised for going for this first date, try and find a cafe that's halfway between you and your date, but just try and find somewhere independent. So obviously not like Starbucks, it's just a really cool independent coffee shop. It's just got so much more character, and this would be the perfect place for going for a first date. Seriously, try it. If you want spoon feeding a little bit more about where to actually go, here's what you should do. Just head straight to Google and type in coffee shop in your location. Once you've done that, try and find an independent coffee shop. Not somewhere like Starbucks or Costa, just because they're a bit flat and just not that cool. The little independent coffee shops are always the best place going for a first date. I hope these tips have been useful to you, and if you could give this video a like and subscribe, I would really appreciate that. I'm now over 1,000 subscribers, which I know isn't a massive amount, but I really do appreciate every single one of you, because we upload weekly videos about all things dating apps and dating in general. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again.